Alright guys, so we're in transaction 5, okay, and then after that we have transaction 6, and then we're done. Okay, shouldn't take too long, I think we can finish it in this one. Okay, so now we're going to do, so using transactions, so now we're going to draw x's and numbers. Okay, and that's going to be using transaction tx5.start. Oops, let me do that. It's equal to new transaction family doc. And tx5.start. And then you start when you commit it. tx5.commit. We're going to set a cell counter for the numbering, right? Okay, so since our details, right, our detail numbering starts at 1, right, and goes to 20, so we're going to set that. So in cell count counter is equal to 1, okay? And then after that, we're going to do intersection result array results, okay? And so when we have that, right, we're going to need to reverse our list, because if we do it right now without reversing our list, detail number 1 will be in the top left of the sheet, right? And we don't want that, okay? We want it to be in the bottom right. This is the part where if you want to, you can set your detail numbering wherever you want, but architecture world has just always had a standard problem, you know, of like, what are the standards for architecture details? So it'd really help if we all got on board for that, but so for this one, I'm going to set it at number 1 is the bottom right, okay? All right, so we're going to do / reverse list. Okay, and it's going to be ilist detail line reverse horizontal list equal to detail horizontal lines list dot reverse dot toList. Okay. All right, and then do the same thing for vertical. So reverse vertical list detail vertical list toList. Right. And then, okay, now that we have done that, so now we're going to iterate through the vertical and line intersections. Vertical and horizontal line intersections. Okay, and to do that, we're going to create a for loop. It's going to do it for us. Okay, so it's going to be for in vertical line count is equal to 0. Vertical line count is less than or equal to detail vertical line list dot count minus 1, so we can stay within the index range. And then we're going to iterate through it. So we need vertical line count plus plus. Okay. All right, done with that. And then now we're going to do the same thing for the horizontal line count. Okay. So for int horizontal line count is equal to 0. Horizontal line count is less than or equal to detail horizontal lines list dot count dot count minus 1, and then horizontal line count plus plus. Okay. All right. Okay. If you want to, there's another way to flip it. So you can flip it vertically. You can also flip it horizontally. Okay. And to do that, you you would flip these two around, okay? So you can play with that if you want. All right. Okay, so now with that, okay, we're going to do set comparison result. Result is equal to reverse vertical. So to reverse vertical line list. And we're going to set to vertical line list, vertical line count. All right, so grabbing this guy. Dot geometry curve. Dot intersect reverse horizontal list, horizontal line count. Dot geometry curve out results. Okay. So if you didn't get it, it's a checking the it's grabbing the result point or results. It's grabbing the intersections and putting them all into this list. Okay, so creating out as results, right, which we created up here. All right. Okay. So terminate that, and then do these checks. So if result is not equal to set comparison result dot overlap, right? Throw new exception. Oops. We throw a new invalid operation exception. Okay, and then inside of that, it's going to be input lines did not intersect. Okay. And then also we're going to check if results is equal to null or result size is not equal to 1. All right. Throw a new invalid operation exception. And oops. I'm going to say could not extract line intersection points. Okay. And then finally, intersection result, we're going to call it iResult. It's equal to results dot get item 0. All right. And after that, XYZ result point is equal to iResult dot XYZ point. Great. And then finally, we're going to use our class draw x's, right? So we're going to say draw x dot draw x lines, and we're going to take in command data family doc result point, and then cell count counter. Okay, so this is where it's going to assign like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to it. Oops, result point. All right, great. And then we have cell counter plus plus. All right. Okay. Okay, so then we have, that's going to be it for transaction 5. All right, so commit that. And then almost done. So now we need to just save and close the document. So close document. So we're going to save and close the document, and we're also going to delete the original title block that we had loaded, right? So because now we have a custom title block. So let's do that. So save and close. So we're going to save and close the new document. We're going to delete the old title block document, and we're going to load in our new title block family, our custom title block. Okay. All right. So that's going to be string. Oops. Actually, I'm going to cut it right here to make sure it's not getting too long, right? And then I'll come right back and we'll finish it out. All right, guys. Welcome back to the final part. This should be it. So we'll be able to close out with transaction 6, and then we'll be able to test it and then make any corrections that we need to. Okay. All right. So firstly, it's going to be we're going to set the path. Okay, so it's going to be string custom title block path is equal to, and then I got my path here. I'm going to copy mine. Or sorry. So I'm just going to save it. Okay. So I'm going to save it to this path. So I'm going to copy mine. This is the part where you're going to set the name for it, right? So I'm just creating it this and then changing it with layout. You can change yours to whatever you want. That's how mine's going to be. Okay. All right. So back over here, and then we're going to do family dot save as and custom title block path. Okay. Great. All right. And then we're going to do. So now we need to close the document now that we have it saved. So it's going to be Revit. Oops. Revit command ID. We're going to call it close doc. Be Revit command ID dot lookup postable command ID, and we're going to look up postable command ID postable command dot close. Okay. All right. Now that we have that, now we can do UI app dot post command close doc. Okay. So now we have it closed. We can begin transaction 6. So it's going to be using transaction tx6 new transaction, right? And then tx6 dot start. Oops. And I'm going to name it load custom title block that you just made. Okay. And then if we start one, we need to commit it. So tx6.commit. And these close. Great. And we need to add family. Or this one we need to add doc, right? Not family doc because we just closed it, right? So now we're in our typical document that we started out in. Okay, the project document. All right. And so missing bracket. Okay, cool. All right, so now that's open. Okay, so remember instead of doing, okay, yeah. So we're gonna doc load family, and it's just gonna be custom title block title path, custom title block path, and then out family. Oops. Out family. Okay. So now we have it loaded in. Great. And now we need to delete the old document that we had in here, right? So instead of doing a filter element collector that we're going to look for, right, we're just going to do a link method with it. So it's going to be family symbol, and let's call it family to unload. Okay. Don't use. Whoops. I'll explain in a second. Okay. Equals. We're going to say from x in cold title blocks dot cast. We're casting those to family symbols. Okay. Where x dot family name is equal to E1 30 by 42 horizontal. This is the one that we're finding, that we're closing, so horizontal. All right. And then select x dot first. Okay. Basically, we're querying all of our title blocks that we have loaded in, right? We're going to look for one that has this name, and that's going to be our item. That's going to be our x. Okay. Now that we have that, okay, so if we have the name is named as family to unload, we're going to do doc dot delete family to unload dot family dot id. Okay. If you just do family to unload dot id, right? Since it's a family symbol, it will delete that type, but it won't delete the family from the project. Okay. So if you want to delete all types of a family from a project, you're going to grab the family symbol of it. If you're going to want to delete the complete family of it, you're going to delete the family.id. Okay. All right. And then we got tx6.commit, and that should be it. All right, guys. So I'm going to stop right here, and then we're going to test it out, and then we're going to fix whatever problems we have. We'll see how many typing errors I made, and then we'll get back to it. All right. All right, I'll see you guys on the test. All right, guys. So I checked the errors that I had. I only had 2 errors, luckily. So if we go to the top of our file in command, right, I forgot to add the star right here, right? So I had originally had this line, right? There's no star in here, okay? So it was looking for a file just named like .rfa. Obviously not going to work. So comment that out. What we needed was this line, right? So just make sure you get that star in there, okay? And then the other one I had was, we go down here, right? And then we go and we find the I had originally had this one, right? And obviously my noob mistake, right? So we can't leave this empty. It needs to have a name in it. We need to name the transaction. So it needs to be something like this. You can name yours, of course, whatever you want. The name isn't really too important. Okay. Just make sure that you do have something in there and that it's a string. Okay. Alright, great. Okay, so I'm gonna run it and show you how it works. Hey guys, so start a new project here, right? If we look, okay, new project, and check the families, annotation symbols. Okay, I have nothing loaded in, right? And if I check my Titleblock directory, and I go into Titleblocks, okay, we can see that, great, this one I can delete it. Delete. Okay, close. And then I can go ahead and hit our button. And it's running. You can see it goes into the family document and it ends up making it. And then it closes it. Great, that's what we wanted. And you can see here, it's loaded in, right? And if we create a new sheet, so Alt-V and S creates a new sheet for us. And there's our file, right? Or there's our title block, right? And if we go into edit type for it, we can see that we have our parameter here, right, where we can turn off the lines and we can turn them back on. Great. Okay. And then also we can delete this sheet, right? And check for if we have it loaded in. So delete sheet, right? And then we can try our button again. And then we'll say custom title block is already loaded, right? So that's what we wanted. Cool. Guys, thanks for sticking with me on this one. I know it's kind of long and kind of dry, but you guys are tramps, and you know, like I said before, like you do this once, you'll never have to do it again, right? Yeah. Of course, like, let me know if you guys need any other buttons made for ideas, right? I'm probably gonna start. Well, I'll start making. I think the next one on the list is tag walls by parameter, right? Which is pretty easy compared to this guy. It'll be a pretty short one. This one will probably end up being like, I don't know, 5 or 6 parts. We'll see how long it takes when I cut it. But yeah, of course, like and subscribe. Feel free to donate. And if you or your firm are hiring, please let me know. Feel free to reach out. All right, guys. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.